Good day, fam. This is Tan. I got some exciting news for y'all. Because of your support in my channel, I would like to thank everyone for helping us reach over 1,000 subscribers. So I'm super stoked, and basically what this means is all of the work that I've been doing over the weekends to put these videos together over the last 11 months, I am now at a point where I can actually start to monetize from my channel and make some revenue, so that way I don't have to use my own money all the time to buy parts for modifications and things like that. So this went from just a little hobby project I was doing on the side, and now it's kind of blossoming into something a little bit bigger. And so I'm excited. This is actually going to help keep me going to stay motivated in making these videos. Any YouTuber knows I don't consider myself a YouTuber, but if you know what it takes to have that creative energy, to record, to edit behind the scenes, and to be able to put this all together, it's not as easy as it looks. And so with that being said, thank you everyone for your support over the last year. And today's video is sponsored by the folks at Kemimoto. I want to give them a quick shout out, and they recently sent me out this product. If you don't know Kemimoto, they are an auto accessories part company, and I believe they specialize in making cup holders, not just for ATVs, motorcycles, bicycles, and cars. They also, make car accessories for, products, various products as well. So they sent this cup holder out to me, and I'm going to take a look at it. We're going to do an unboxing. We're going to do a review. And if you are still on the search for a good quality cup holder to hold those oversized bottles, this may be your answer. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what we got. You can tell right here I got me a 12-ounce can of fruit juice Kerns, which fits right into the Highlander with no issues at all. So here's the box. Take it out. That's all you get inside the box. So this is wrapped with bubble wrap. All right, so looks like you have a one-piece design, no moving parts, pretty solid in construction. You have some rubber grips on the top here. You also have a rubber base at the bottom, so the cups don't slide around, so that's cool. Looks like there's an additional hole deep down in the bottom, if you can see. I don't know if you can see that. I'll zoom in a second here. But at the bottom, you'll have these rubber grips right here. So one thing I can tell right off the bat, which may actually be a game changer when it comes to cup holders in Toyotas, if you notice from the base, it tapers out, right? So the diameter of this rubber compared to this next one, to this next one, it actually starts to get larger. That's important to know, because inside of the cup holder right here, it is also tapered, meaning the diameter at the bottom of the cup holder is actually smaller than the diameter right at the top right here. So there's some manufacturers that I'll show you in a second that don't take that into consideration, and they only make a base where it's the same from the bottom all the way up. If you have a product like that, most times it is not going to fit properly, and it will slide around. So that's one thing I've noticed that is a big plus so far. And so with that being said, if you look at the design here, there is a slot right here for mugs with handles to fit in. So that's also a big bonus as well. So let's go ahead and test it out here. I want to take this can of Kerns out, and I usually like to aim this cutout away, because if you're gonna hold a mug, a thermos or something like that, right, you're probably gonna have the handle from this side, and so you don't want to hold it like this. You want to hold it from this side so it's easy to put right up to your mouth. So all you gotta do is squeeze it in. All right, so it's squeezed in all the way to the bottom right here, and that sucker's not going anywhere. Now again, this is designed for a larger base bottles, but let me just put in this 12-ounce can. All right, so if you can look from the top down, that's not bad. I can tell it's just gonna, these rubber pieces can help support the can from, you know, sliding too much around. But this can will just sit right here. Now let's go ahead and test out some regular bottles that you might have out and about. First one is you go to fast food. I got this Wendy's large cup right here. So there you go. This is a pretty tall cup, right? So if you still have this, you probably want to stick it here. A lot of the fast food cups these days are designed for these smaller bases and they taper up higher. But if you needed to put it here, you could. I do like this because if you know anything about these cups, right, especially on hot days, if you have a cold beverage in here, the condensation likes to leak. And so I hate it when it leaks down here. So I'd rather have it leaking here where I can take this out and wash it later. Let me see with the lighting if you can see deeper into there. All right, so you can see there's a hole that goes all the way to the bottom of this cup holder. And that's a cool thing, because if you're not using a cup inside of the cup holder, maybe you can just put some pens or some knickknacks in here for the time being. And if this rubber base does get wet or dirty, you can take it out, wash it, and then put it back in. So that's cool. What else here? I got this mug from inside the house. Mug with the kids on it. That fits nice and snug. It's because of these 4 rubber pieces around here. It's keeping it stabilized inside. So that's what this would look like with the mug. I also have a kind of thermos coffee mug right here. This is a little bit taller than this other mug I put in there. So this is also a nice, good, firm fit. Yeah, really like this sturdy rubber base. It definitely firmly grips the cup holder into the car without any shaking or rolling. But we'll actually do a quick test drive with this in it to see if this vibrates or shakes around. Let's see, here's another bottle. If you go into the gym, right? There's that look right there. Now I like that, you know, it's just a little bit higher, so that way it's easier access than to reach downwards. So you got this in there. And then the last one, this is probably one of the biggest ones I have. This is an actual huge water bottle that has a squirter on it. So this diameter is pretty wide, and even with this bad boy, it still fits inside. Yeah, so just from the way these fit right now, it's really firm. It's really solid. So let's go ahead and shove this in here, and we'll go ahead and go on a drive around the block, and we're just going to take a look to see if this mug rattles, shakes at all as I'm driving down the street. All right. All right, So we're just driving down the street right now. It's pretty stable, going about 35 miles an hour right now. We're going to make a right turn soon here, so we'll see how well this holds up to a sharp right turn here. There's a little bump right there. Pretty good so far. Alright. Right turn. Woo! Oh, nice. Didn't budge at all. Alright, so Tan's thoughts. This is a pretty well thought out designed product. I've only tested it out just on this little drive around the block here, but with this mug that's a little bit taller than the cup holder itself, it's very stable. The base of the black cup holder itself has not even moved around one bit, nor has the cup inside of the cup holder as well. So I would give this a thumbs up if you're still in the market looking for a cup holder to hold those larger cups. You know, usually the bigger ones, things that hold up to like 40 ounces. This might be your solutions and something that you can consider, especially if you're a morning person and you do drink coffee and you like it hot, and so you want that that handle. This will definitely satisfy that need of yours, so that way it doesn't slide around. Anywho, in the product, in the video description, I will have a link for this product. Go check it out. And again, thanks for the support the last year. And if you're new to my channel, consider liking and subscribing. I normally dedicate my videos to car modifications and car parts reviews, specifically for the 4th generation Toyota Highlander. Thanks again, everyone. Take care. All right, so here's some bonus footage for you. Again, solid choice for this Kemimoto cup holder right here. However, I wanted to show you some other products that I've purchased in the past that I thought would be a good option, but after I actually tested it, it didn't work. So I'm sure on eBay or AliExpress you may have seen this product in the past. I actually paid money to buy this, and this is a multi-function cup holder. It's supposed to, also have the ability to hold multiple cups and like new ramen noodle bowls and stuff like that. So, oh, that's cool. I'll just buy it out just for the heck of it and test it. And so my trial and error is to your benefit. For the Highlander specifically, I can't say for other cars that I haven't tested. I wouldn't buy this. I wouldn't buy it for one big reason, and I'll tell you why here in a sec. So with this product, it is, pretty stable, and how it locks in is similar to car phone holders on the bottom. You basically twist this, and these pieces down here, you see it? There's 3 rubber pieces down here that will clamp to the bottom of the cup holder. In theory, that is an awesome way to lock into the car, right? However, remember what I said about the Toyota cup holders having a tapered cup holder where the diameter at the bottom is smaller and then it tapers up? Well, this here is not tapered. This design is parallel. to the base of the cup holder. So when you actually put this in, it's only going to grip the bottom. This part on the bottom is going to grip, but the top is not going to grip. And I've tested this out where, say for example, you put it in and you twist it, it will fall out like that. It'll fall out. So even if I twist it hard, it's not going to grip. See that? If it held in, yeah, it would be cool to have this angled out, you know, and then angle this part out, and then you angle this out, right? And then you can take your kerns, put that in here. It would fit in here too, but the bottle would need to be tapered. This wouldn't hold a can properly. This top here, right? This is the top of the base where you can open it up and hold that ramen noodle bowl, or you know, your fast food bag or whatever. I like the concept. However, when applied in real world applications, especially for Toyota, this is a fail. So don't get this. Let me give you a better idea here. One of the cup holders that I used to use before I switched over to this one up here is this one. Was when this was mounted into my cup holder. This was awesome. I love this because if you look here, it's tapered. You see the angle? See the angle? Right there, right? It's not vertical to the base. It actually is angled, so that way it contours to the actual cup holder. So here, when I twist this, it does a great job locking into the sides. So this one worked like a charm in my car, but because I changed it so that way my phone is now visible at the dash view, I don't use this one anymore. But just showing this for comparison between the different bases here. You can see this one's vertical and this one's tapered. If you're going to research online and find one for the cup holder, make sure you look into the base to make sure that it's angled and it's not just vertical like this. All right, that's just my 2 cents. Hopefully that helps you out when you are searching for different cup holder products online. Thanks again. Peace.